just to give you a quick run through and brief look of actually what we do. So currently for the side of iRL Asia, we actually want to bring to you guys a live interactive channel. So on this channel is where we'll bring all your marketing as well as call to actions, as well even on the spot, we can do some sales and marketing all together and get back the feedback immediately from the user. Did I hang? Just double check my Zoom. Suddenly became white. Can you all still see the screen?
Yeah, can still see the screen.
Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay, so just to talk about the presentation. So before we go through about this, so we're going to target on the current problems in the market and our solution on our side, as well as let you know more about how our platform will be able to help you guys on all of this, as well as our overall reach for what we have done before, and also how our advertising methods are interactive, as well as the current packages that we have for you guys. So currently for all of the problems of doing online marketing is that currently there are a lot of content platforms. You'll be able to go to Facebook, you see everyone doing their videos, live shows, or go to Twitch as well for YouTubers who are doing live stream. They'll be able to sell products or through sponsorship and promote your items. On YouTube as well, through YouTube videos, for example, like in Singapore, there's the Night Owl Cinematic where big brands will approach them to promote their items all together online as well, or just place it as a prop in the background together. And for the side of the platforms that are being used currently, yes, it can be interactive, but there's actually a lot of limitation on what you can see and what you can do towards your return on investment. Because what you can see is the feedback you get after the event or after the video has been shown, maybe through forms or through people who use the video discount code in order to enter your website, so you know exactly what is it or how many people actually click to view only. So for our site, we have a way to gather all the information and data immediately and send it to you guys to see. So there's also unprecedented demand for different kind of content, especially nowadays. Everyone's all on TikTok, where they enjoy all the quick and fast video contents, as well as sometimes some quick 1 minute and less ads also done by key opinion leaders, as well as leading content creators. That's how people use to get people's attention currently nowadays. So we know that the market is very saturated, and so that there's a lot of things out there, and it's very hard for you guys to reach out to your correct target market, at the same time get back the correct feedback as well as the information for the people that you want. So here, just to take a look at our solution, on the left side, it shows a quick video playing of the live interactive channel, just how it looks like. I'll give you a brief run through of it later and can show you the capabilities of our channel as well. So our channel is a dedicated channel where you can make sure your sponsored esports event or just online event, even if you want to do a singing competition or different kind of item presentation, item launch online events, is something that we can run on our platform as well. And we can put it all into a single streaming channel. And also it's interactive flexibility, where our platform, we'll be able to collect a lot of all the data, call to actions, and promos, and we can do direct sales directly channeled towards your brand. And also we have guaranteed engagement because of how our website is designed, where the viewers retention will be kept due to we can do trivia on the go, or as well as we can do a poll immediately as the videos are playing or as the event is going in the background. So we receive the feedback back immediately on the spot. We know exactly what people want. So this, just to take a look, nowadays also, instead of using computers, everyone is glued to their phone. So our live interactive channel, there'll be no problems at all for you to view it via your phone. It's a quick one-stop solution where you can put everything all together, and it looks similar, where the stream will be on the top and on the bottom will be the chat, and also you can see the ads being pulled up. Everything's still included in the mobile version as well. So no one will miss out anything from using the difference on the computer and also on the mobile. So we want to help you guys build meaningful relationship with your viewers, deeper fan connection through personalized interactive experience, and also customize your brand, content, and community. So the backgrounds you see and the colors being used on the website itself is something that we can edit and something that we can change on the go as well. So basically, for example, for let's say you want to do something similar to for Apple, iPhone, or Samsung, we can change the background scheme of the color as well as the overall feel of the streaming channel itself towards the brand. And so you'll be able to directly know your audience and collect data on the fly as well, actionable data. So how do we do that? But before we go on to more of the website, so this is just to let you know the reach of esports in general in the marketplace. So you can see that it's actually separated to different tiers, and this is just a list of the more popular to the not least popular games currently around on the market. And also the total viewership that's possible for you to reach. So to just break it down more clearly for everyone to see, the gaming market currently, this is just for Malaysia market, the total revenue there, the total expenditure by people is 901 million, this is for the year 2020, a total of 28.7 increase over the year in comparison to 2019. And the total players in Malaysia, once again, is 19.4 million. So one thing that's interesting about all this data and all these stats is that first let's just take a look at the play behavior, where you can see nowadays actually female and male gamers are almost at the same amount, where male gamers is 51% and female gamers at 49%. So this demographics is created, okay? Oh, sorry. Just to let you guys see clearly that the Mahavan market currently for gaming is not just male gamers now, but there's also a lot of casual gamers, with female gamers, also competitive female gamers rising about. So definitely be able to reach a totally different target market for you guys as well. And for the side of the age group, you can see it's between 10 to 20 years old, 31%, 21, 35, 38%, and even the older generation, 36 to 50, also is about 31%. So definitely there's a large target audience, and also the different games that I shown earlier covers the different audiences and also different interests that people might view in or tune in as well. So for the side of the play behavior, you can see for gamers actually, there are a total of like 20% non-gamers and around a group of, this was the data collected, about 300 people, so 80% total gamers. But what's more intriguing to see is for the esport audience, is that on the side of the esport audience, like people who actually tune in to watch esports, is only 17% are esports enthusiasts. So these are the people who participate in esports, they always watch the streams, or they themselves, they will participate in the events, competitive players. But on the side of the occasional viewers, so people who tune in on and off, there's 14%. But non-esports audience, the target for is actually 69%. For all the larger game streams as well as maybe larger events, there's actually a lot of non-esports audience tuning in to see what hype is all about, what is everyone talking about, especially when it comes to a world championship or world final for a tournament. A lot of people are just tuning in to see what it's all about, because there are people, their sponsors or their brands coming in to talk about the event, to cover all these things. So it's something that you want to take note of, that when you're doing an esports event, not just targeting to the esports audience, the non-esports audience will tune in as well. So just a quick platform segmentation. Very clearly now, as you can see, especially because of MCO previously in Malaysia, everyone has switched more towards mobile gaming. It's more convenient, on the go, everywhere. So our site will be covered that as well. Of course, the live interactive channel will work clearly and nicely on the mobile version as well. So 65% of people are still on PC as well, and console, about 55%. So definitely for the side of the mobile, you'll be hitting the larger target audience, even for the gaming side as well of things. So this is just a quick outlook. Later I'll show you the actual live sample. You can see directly from the channel what we can do on the back end. So for the side of our overlay production, so basically when we live your stream and everything like that, you can see that there's a lower third interactive ad. So like here you can see over here, where people can immediately click in to view more onto the product, we jump immediately to the page, or even call to action to purchase items. The polls, trivia, raffles can all be done there as well. And we can buy now and link it with Shopify. And also we can do email collection and Facebook share directly on the channel itself. No issue, all in one. And for the side of the panel product features, we have community chat and watch together. So people can invite their friends to come and watch together the certain stream that's ongoing. We have a sponsored panel as well. The Shopify integration panel, where you immediately call to action to promote your product as is being shown. And so gamification and quest feature. So what we mean by gamification and quest features, basically we can, for example, let's say your stream duration for your event is 3 days. So for people who log in every single day, you can do like a daily login quest. So every time they log in, they get some points. And every time for however long they watch the stream, you'll be able to see and check as well who is watching, as well as whether they are interactive with whatever is going on, so to be able to get back the points as well, which they can use to trade for your products altogether. So this is, I guess, quick outlook of our advertising packages. So for tier 1 will be a 3-week event, RM 50,000, inclusive of price pool not excluding 20,000. A tier 2 will be a 2-week event, 35,000, inclusive of price pool and not exceeding of RM 50,000. And tier 3, which is a 1-week event, RM 15,000, inclusive of price pool not exceeding 5,000. So all tiers will have brand exclusivity of your own respective trade. So we will not actually know the clash of branding as well. And all the data collected during the event itself will be shared to all the events of our co-sponsorship as well. So for example, this is the event we just did in Sarawak. So we had 272 teams that registered. So just participants wise, we have 1,088. And this is only for Sarawak. And so this is just a quick overview of the overall reach that we reach for the people who tune in. So about 2,000 to 3,000 per day as well for the viewership. And that is it. Thank you so much for this presentation. But now just jump quickly into our live interactive channel. So if you give me a moment, so you can really see how it works and what are the features being offered and how we stand out and are different from the current market. All right. Okay, so here this is a quick overview of after you enter our web page with live.irl.asia. You can see this will be streamed in the middle. Previously, we did a university event for open day for them. So you can see at the bottom here the multiple different university brand logos, as well as here's the chat for each specific page itself. So the chat on the side of the chat, you can put in whatever it is that you want people to see or communicate with viewers immediately. So on the side, on the back end for us, it's not, sorry. Okay, so for example, this is on the side of the back end. These are the things that we can do immediately for the side of adjusting the overlay. For example, to Shopify, give a quick preview. You can see here immediately, it will pop out at the bottom here. For example, you want to selling a t-shirt limited edition, the price, everything, they can immediately click to order as well. Or you can do a raffle immediately on the spot. You can do a raffle. The people can immediately vote and choose. Lucky draw, everything can be done immediately. Or even trivia for people to participate and to get part of the quest that we mentioned, the gamification process. So all these are included on the website. So as you talk about certain products or as you talk about certain things, you can immediately, on the back-end side, we help you release your poll to collect more data, release the brand or item, product that you want people to order immediately. As well as for the side of the gamification, the reason how we're going to collect data as well, for those players who log in and register for our website, also tune in to participate. That's how we know exactly who it is that tune into the stream, as well as all the data will be collected from there, and we can immediately pass it on to you. As well as for the side of the people participating in the tournaments as well, we do a data collection from there as well for the participants, and we'll pass the data all to you as well. So you'll be collecting data for the streamers, viewership, as well as the people who participate in the event or tournament as well. And on the side, as that's happening, we can already prepare to share tweets, as well as all the additional background designs. All this can be customized. For example, let's see, we jump to different, for example, when you're viewing, you can do multiple streams all together. So the first one was our main page, and currently on the side, we click on the UCTS like I did, you can immediately see it's playing the UCTS app, even though there's no event ongoing already, because we pre-put all the videos. So for example, even before things are going live up, videos, everything can be preset for people to tune in first before the event start, and also after the event start, if people have already finished, they can still check back on some of the videos and uploaded streams all together as well. Yeah. Sorry. So here, like on the back end side, this is how we can immediately, as on the go viewership, the people tuning in on the live event itself. This is how we can collect live data immediately, where we can already see the viewership. So we didn't have an event this week, of course. So that's why you can see there's not much data there. I can immediately check back on the sessions, viewership, numbers, average sessions, average viewers. Everything is built into our website immediately. So we can immediately show you all the data that you want to see all together. How many people participated, the raffles, the polls, everything, infographics, everything can be taken out from our website and presented to all our sponsors and future partners who work with us. Okay. So that's it for my simple demonstration. I apologize for my flickering background because I had to deal with emergency much earlier, so I couldn't set up everything nicely.
Teddy, just now you mentioned the interactive platform, right?
Yes.
Is it only for esport or you can do something else with it?
No, we can do anything that you want with it. Like for example, when we did the university event, so like for example on our page, we ran an esports event altogether. On the sites, where people wanted to tune in to find out more about the universities who sponsor the event, they can immediately click into the channel as well to take a look. So we are not limiting our events only to esports, but also to any other brands. For example, like I mentioned earlier, you want to organize a music competition or you want to do a product launch as well, you'll be able to do it on everything on our page. No issue.
Yeah. That means we can organize talk about BOeX on the platform as well.
Yes, if you wanted to organize a BOeX, also we can use our platform where we can add in some more different features altogether, which we can discuss with everyone to know more as well. Yes.
Okay, so there's a question. Are you looking for any business partners for this whole thing?
Yes. We are looking for all types of business partners, I would say. Anyone who's interested, let's say in a way, for example, nowadays when you do marketing, a lot of people have been looking at the esports industry because you see, for example, Dota 2, the World Final just ended, and how a few Malaysian players also came back. They didn't win the first space, but they came back a few 100,000. So in terms of like viewership and audience reach out there for esports, it's definitely there. So for example, what we want to do is that we want to be able to promote your brand to the correct target audience from the esports side as well, hitting your demographic in the age group that suits your product altogether. For example, let's say if we promoted a franchise or food restaurant, then the age limit doesn't really matter. So we will choose a game if you wanted to run it together with game, so you can put in more attraction and more audience that has like specific larger demographic group. So for example, from the teens to the adults altogether. But for example, if your product is targeted towards more of the working adults, working audience, then maybe we will think of doing a Dota 2 event instead. Because the Dota 2 events are currently targeted to the older generation like us. Because it's almost 20-30-year-old game. So by my generation, I would say. So yeah, so that will definitely be able to help you reach out to specific target audience groups as well.
Okay, so follow-up question from the previous one. So you're looking for partners, right? So how are we partners going to make money together? How does the business make money?
Okay, sorry. So how we can make money together? For example, let's say if we were to work together with Venture Grab. So for our side, whenever we will organize the event as well. Let's say we will, of course, if we do a tournament or we do some special thing going on, special event, then first and foremost on our side, we start to look for sponsors to come in as well to promote the events all together. At the same time, will be for collecting the overall data and viewership. So, for example, for Venture Grab, maybe the data and viewership for this specific audience group is not what you want. For example, because you're targeting more working audience. But for example, let's say if we were to do for certain different kind of brands, let's say for phones or for bag, even shirts, then we can immediately create the call to action like I shown earlier. So people will be on the site itself, as we're doing the live, we'll be able to sell the products and really know how successful it is or which product people like more. So immediately we will be able to give you stats and data of which product people enjoy more. Maybe for the next day stream, we can focus more on that product as well. And through the trivia and the post, so for example, why we for the more expensive packages we do for longer term, longer event, so that as the event goes, you'll be collecting more data, and also at the same time you can study the groups that enter, and we know exactly this target audience, what they want from your product, how we can reach to them. And so this is how we'll pull more attention to our own product, our channel, at the same time, but put attention towards the partners who are working together with us all together to increase their sales and revenue as well.
Okay, so as a core, you can also say that your software is a virtual event management software lah, in a way.
Yes, in a way.
Okay, but just that right now you're looking into esports, but you can actually do more things. Other than that.
We are starting with esports because it's easier to reach out to a general larger audience. But the future planning, for example, for on our end, basically we are a production house as well. So if you need to do a large scale virtual live event or open day, like example product launch, like we will have the overlays to make everything look more fancier in a sense, and also to make it look more grand and classy at the same time. All can be done through our production house as we live stream it through our platform altogether. There's no restrictions on that end. Yeah.